This could very well be the most beautiful motorcycle release of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Triumph Thruxton 400. And I've got two questions in my mind. At 2.74 lakhs ex-showroom, how much extra bang are you getting for your buck over the Speed 400? And two, can you live with a cafe racer every day? Let's find out. Without beating around the bush, time to talk about the hottest topic of discussion with the Thruxton 400, and that is its looks. Most people are going to think that it's a Speed 400 with a seat cowl and bikini fairing, but there is much more than meets the eye. You have the bikini fairing, of course, which looks phenomenal, but in order for it to fit right, Triumph has had to work a lot on the different proportions of the bike. So the tank is now longer and slimmer. And moving on towards the back, you have a different airbox. I don't understand why they make the airbox cover matte. It doesn't look that nice. I think gloss PPF would really fix it. But moving on towards the back, you have a different subframe that has been tapered towards the end to be a little slimmer so that it looks a bit more sporty. And of course, you've got that seat cowl to make it look complete. Overall, I think this is a beautiful bike, and I think most people are going to buy it for the way it looks. But all of these design changes have also made the bike feel different under your bum. Time to talk about ergonomics. Swing your leg over the Thruxton and you're greeted by a pretty committed position, but that's what you expect from a cafe racer. Now, the foot peg has come back and up, giving you a proper rear set foot peg feel and giving you the ability to move further back on the seat. The seat has also changed a little bit. It is a little thicker in the back and slimmer in the front, allowing you to basically have much more leverage while pushing. And you also have a longer tank. That means there is much more space between you and the handlebar, giving you a very comfortable tucked in position. The handlebar is where most of the party has been changed. There is a forged top yoke with a swan neck handlebar riser, and the handlebar itself is much narrower and lower compared to the Speed 400s. The rake has also come back by half a degree, making the wheelbase shorter by 10 mm compared to the Speed 400, which promises to be much more agile in the corners. But that's not all that has been changed. There are changes to the engine too. The Thruxton still comes with the same 398cc TR series engine we've seen in all other baby Triumphs, but it's now in its most powerful form ever, 42 PS at 9000 RPM, with a red line that has been increased by 1000 RPM, making it 10,200 RPM. How have they managed this? Well, with a revised airbox, improved intake camshafts, stronger valve springs, and optimized cam timing, making this the most powerful TR series ever produced. How does it feel? Let's find out.
First things first, the engine. This is the most fun TR series block till date. It makes a really nice intake noise while it still pulls in a linear manner like the Speed 400. You can feel that extra oomph at the top end, and that's this block's party trick. It is so happy up top, and once the engine gets hot, it burbles on the overrun, making you giggle even more after a couple of pulls. The Thruxton also feels pretty chill at high speeds. Where the Speed 400 made you feel the wind, the Thruxton lets you tuck in and cut through the air easy. It still revs pretty high past 100 km per hour, but the higher the revs, the smoother it feels. However, it's not perfect on the move. Under hard braking, the front forks can feel a little soft. The front brakes come with sintered pads and braided lines, and the rear comes with non-braided ceramic or organic pads, making you dependent on the front for more stopping power. But when it comes to making fine adjustments with the rear brakes, it lacked effectiveness. A quick pad replacement to sintered ones in the rear should do the job. Overall, I really enjoyed the bike though. It retains the ease and playfulness of the Speed 400 while bringing in more punch and much more aura to the table. I've ridden bigger, more expensive and more powerful bikes, but nothing has grabbed as much attention as the Thruxton. Just look at it.
Nice bike by the way.
Thanks, man. That Thruxton right there is a breath of fresh air. After a very long time have I gotten to ride a modern motorcycle that actually comes with some aura, some personality, some character. This Thruxton has a soul to it and you can really feel it even if you drive it once. In my opinion, this is my favorite interaction with the Thruxton. Just looking at it, staring at it and soaking it all in because it just looks like a piece of art. If you ask me, I would buy it to do this. Hit up my favorite spot, grab a cup of matcha tea, look at my bike and let other people enjoy it too. I think I've proven my point. Thank you so much for watching. Do let us know your thoughts on the Thruxton and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.